I was having some problems with the sound earlier, so we're going to just try a reel and do it this way. First thing I'm going to look at is the average closed price of homes. So these are homes that have actually sold, and we want to look at the average. It's important to look at year-over-year data. So, in Williamson County, the average price per sold home in August was $1,041,782, which is up 7.4% over August of last year. Davidson County, we were at $626,059, and that's up almost 18% over last year. But it's even more important right now, especially if you're, looking to list your home or even buy your house or buy a new home now, is to look at the month-over-month data. So the top line here is Williamson County, and you can see in July of 2022, the average sales price was $1,154,000 and some change, and it actually dropped significantly in August, $1,041,782. This was one of the largest price decreases that we've seen in the past year. Davidson County tells a little bit of a different story as well. Well, the same story, but we've actually seen 2 consecutive months of lower average closed home prices. So in June, we nearly averaged $700,000 in all of Davidson County for the average price of a closed home. July, that dropped down to $645,000. And then in August, we saw another drop to $626,000. And this is for single-family homes, all price ranges, all bedroom count, all bathroom count. So really, I just wanted to focus on single-family homes. I think one of the biggest reasons that we're seeing this is because interest rates have continued to increase. They're kind of all over the place. They're up and down every week, sometimes daily. We were at about 6.5% last week. So this is really starting to affect how much people can afford. And so we're starting to see lower home prices. You're starting to see a lot of drops on the market. Now, let's look at inventory and how this is affected. So new listings, again, if we look at the yearly number, we are down 1% in new listings, which is actually, that's the least amount down that I've seen in the past year. Davidson County, we're still down 13% over last year, so we are still dealing with a little bit of an inventory shortage. Month over month, though, again, so this time the top line is going to be Davidson County, the blue line. And you can just see in June, we had 1,555 new listings, July 1,360, and then in August 1,148. August is notoriously a little bit of a slower month. People are getting back to school, last-minute vacations, all that good stuff. So we do start to see a little bit of a decline, but just having, again, 2 more months of less inventory is kind of hard. Same thing in Williamson, 825 new listings in June, 656 in July, and then 603 in August. So then we want to look at the amount of homes for sale. And again, over last year, this is the total homes for sale on MLS at the end of a given month. So in Williamson County, we had 1,247 homes for sale at the end of August. That's down almost 22% over last year. Davidson County, 2,370 homes for sale, down almost 26% over last year. So we still just don't have a lot of inventory. And you can both see that they, again, they've dropped. We have been on a steady increase, actually. But we all did predict a little bit of a drop, one from the increase in interest. So, it's harder when you're selling your house to afford your new home, too. And then also with just going back to school and those last summer plans, and then getting back into routine. So we'd always do, kind of forecast a little bit of a decrease. Pending sales. So homes under contract, actually quite surprising, but year over year, way down, as you can see. 35% Williamson County, 21% Davidson County, so a lot fewer homes going under contract. But we did see a little bit of an increase from July to August in both counties. So in July, 347 homes in Williamson County, Davidson County 797, and then in Davidson County it shot up to 896 and 394 respectively. One key parameter that I look at, though, and this is one that I really want to see, is month supply. So this looks at all the homes on the market and how long it would take for the demand in the past year to absorb the current inventory. What we typically see is that under a 6-month supply of homes is a buyer's market, and above a 6-month supply, under 6 months supply of homes is a seller's market because there's not much competition, and above a 6-month supply of homes is a buyer's market because they have more to choose from. So if we go to year over year, again, we're down. So we're operating right now at a 2.6 month supply, which is higher than I've seen it in a long time. That's still down 13% over last year. And then we're operating at a 2.3 month supply in Davidson County, which is down 23%. Now, I think it's really important here, if we go up to prices, right now I have all price ranges. And we saw earlier that in Davidson County, the average sales price was around $600,000. When we have things listed in Davidson County that are fairly low, I would say under $450,000, typically they sell very quickly. And I think we can skew the numbers a little bit if we're just focusing on all the data. So let's be pretty liberal here and just say we're going to focus on $499,000 up to, let's put it at $1 million. And this is probably going to change significantly because this is the kind of the meat and potatoes of what we're seeing listed. So one big thing to note is from February and on, we have seen a steady increase in inventory in both Davidson and Williamson County. You can see in Williamson County, we got down to a 1.4 month supply of houses. If we look at the most recent data in August, if we're looking at this 500 to a million, Davidson County has a 3.4 month supply of inventory, and Williamson County has a 2.9 month supply of inventory. It was a little bit higher last month in July, not much, but we haven't seen a 3-month supply of inventory really since winter of last year. And this is a good thing. If you're buying, you have more options. We're seeing less crazy bidding wars like we were seeing earlier this year. If you're selling your house, yes, it might take a little bit longer to sell, but you were actually able to go out there and put an offer on another house, maybe with a home sale contingency, maybe with a full inspection. It is just going to start being a little bit more balanced of a market for everybody, and that is a good thing for everybody. Let's talk a little bit about days on market. It's been very low. So this is how long it takes from an active listing to go under contract, and I'm going to change this to average. So 14 days on market for Williamson County on average, 13 days on market for Davidson County on average. That's up 55% from last year and up 30% in Davidson County from last year. You can see right now, 14 days in Williamson County, 13 days in Davidson County. And that will change quite a bit if we skew these numbers a little bit. But again, I'm sticking to that 500 to $1 million because that's just a really good price point. If we do all price ranges, it's going to change. Well, not much, actually. Live TV here. 13 days, 12 days. Again, significant increase on days on market. And that's one thing that, I'm telling my sellers right now is, listen, we really can't comp your listing price off of 3 months ago because it's changed so much. The interest rate is a lot higher. The average closed homes have changed. So we really want to try to find that data in the last really 1 month to 2 months, hopefully, that we can price your home. And pricing your home is extremely important. That's why we're seeing so many price decreases now. And then 2, it is okay if your home doesn't sell in the first 2 weeks. The average days on market used to be close to 30 days. We are starting to see that trend change a little bit, and that's extremely important. So that's the data I kind of wanted to go over today. If you want me to go over your own county, just shoot me a direct message or an email, sam@nashvillehomeguys.com, and I'd be happy to shoot it out.